Hey Radiant Souls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Heather. I'm an intuitive counselor, animal communicator, energy healer, author, artist, and I'm on a mission to help others connect with their divine radiant light and honor the sacred connection with all life. I was guided today to talk a little bit about expectations. So I think we've all been in the situation where someone has had kind of an idea of how we might react, what we might do. You may have had somebody say something to you like, well, I didn't expect you to do that, or I didn't expect you to have that kind of opinion or whatever. And especially if we look at how the world has shifted and changed in the last 2 to 3 years, I think a lot of us faced that with close relationships. Like, I didn't expect that you would make a certain decision over another decision, or that you would react in a certain way. And if you're the recipient of those expectations, they can feel a little heavy energetically sometimes. And let me just preface too, this isn't saying that we shouldn't expect the highest and best for everyone involved. That's kind of the blanket expectation that is a healthy one to hold. But when you get down into the nitty-gritty of it, if you're expecting something of someone, you're kind of casting them in a certain role, or you're painting them in a certain way that may not be beneficial and may not even be aligned with them, with their soul, and vice versa. When people do that to us, it can feel a little jarring, like, well, why would you have expected that? That's nothing like what I know myself to be. And the way I was kind of shown to explain this is in a way that we can kind of, I don't know, put some language around it or put some imagery around it was, I don't know if you've ever watched kind of the Newlywed Game, and that's probably the old school way of defining it. I see other videos where people are doing this just kind of as an ad hoc game, but it's where you ask a certain question of two people and they each answer what they think the other one would say. So if you're a newlywed, it might have been like, who makes the better cup of coffee or something like that. And they'll each write an answer and hold it up. And it's always fun to see if they kind of predicted what the other one would answer. So when we have expectations of other people, we're kind of doing that. And my guides and my team wanted us to just kind of, instead of saying, oh, I hate when people have expectations, to make it fun like that, to think of it like that game. Just think of it that someone else wrote something on a little card for you, held it up, you've got yours, and you're going to go, oh, nope, that's not it. That's not me. And, boom, boom, whack them over the head with your little note card. Because it doesn't have to be so heavy. It's just something to navigate through. The other way that I like to see it is if you had, I'm kind of like, I'm thinking of the Queer Eye show or any kind of makeover show where they go and you go in a dressing room and there's like outfits laid out for you. Someone having expectations of you, it's kind of like they've pre-programmed, like, here's your outfit, and it may be nothing that you would choose for yourself. It may be something that's uncomfortable, it doesn't fit the right way, and so just kind of shrug it off and say, no, that's not my style, that's not me. A lot of what I hear in appointments and sessions with people is that we're really frustrated and sad when people don't see us the way we know ourselves to be. But that's never on you. That's someone else having those expectations. So just have the lighter approach to it and say, oh, you wrote something different on the note card. That's all. Or, oh, you put something, in the dressing room that I didn't really want to wear. Just kind of keep it lighthearted like that. And I think sometimes that helps us navigate it a little bit better. The other part that I really liked of the explanation I was given, and it's probably pretty cheesy and maybe a little gross, I don't know, but I'm going to share it anyway, is if you change the word expectation to expectoration, spitting, that can go both ways. So that can mean that someone throwing an expectation at you is like them like, pshoo, launching a little spitball at you or something. But it also means you can just kind of also brush it off just that easily. So rather than feeling like, oh, this person doesn't understand me, they have this and that and the other, or, oh, how am I gonna I can't meet that expectation, just, wipe it off and move on and be the best version of yourself and expect that is, like I said earlier, that's the healthy expectation, best and highest good for everybody. And we don't always know what that is because we have little limited views into certain things and we're not always supposed to know what that is. But if you just kind of hold that space of expecting the best out of someone, let them decide the fine tuning of how that shows up. Let them pick the outfit that they want to wear. You pick your own outfit that you want to wear. And if it doesn't fit you, just brush it off. I hope that helps you guys. I'll see you next time. Have an amazing day. Bye.